Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Bumper here, back with another weekly video today. So as always, we're going to have a little look through the new releases, and then we'll pop over to HMV and see what we can grab. And then I'll come back and have a look, and we'll have a little chat about any physical media I watched in the last 14 days. I didn't do a hunt video last week. There wasn't much out. I was a bit busy in work. So yeah, so it'll be a double bill today. So I won't waste too much time on last week because it's been and gone. But we'll have just a quick look at what came out. So we had the Royal Rumble, some Star Trek. We had Redeye in 4K, which I'm sort of caught in two minds with, because no doubt I want a Wes Craven 4K collection. I mean, I got Scream, Nightmare on Elm Street's bound to come out sooner or later, so I think I probably will grab it if I see it, if it's got a slip, because I wouldn't want to miss out in the future, because, yeah, like I said, no doubt I want a full Wes Craven collection when they're all available. So there's a standard release of Candyman I wouldn't have been interested in, standard release of Robin Hood that I wouldn't have been interested in. I do want these films from Eureka with Michelle Yeoh in the line of Duty 3 and 4, but I'm breaking into Kung Fu movies very slowly. So, yeah, I don't want to buy a load of them and then, over binge it. So, yeah, I probably pick those up, but when I get the first two, and yeah, you may get them in a sale or something. So then we have got Rocky 4, which I do want to get, obviously, because I got the other ones. Riding High with some sort of old school fantasy. Got some indicator releases there. The Devil's Man, I Monster and Corruption. Big Time Gambling Boss. The Beast Must Die, I got that from Severin. That's a good film with Peter Cushing. The Man Who Fell to Earth 4K. And then these two from Indicator as well, these two old school black and white horror films. Alright, so that was about it for last week. I would only really been interested in Rocky 4, probably in Red Eye, so see if we see those today then. So moving on to today now, March 27th. First one that's out then is this new DC animated movie, Batman the Doom That Came to Gotham. Okay, I've heard this is pretty good. It's got a 7.3 IMDb rating, but I don't collect these DC movies, animated ones, although I'd like to get into them. If it's got a nice slip cover, I would consider it, but it certainly wouldn't be top of my list because, like I said, I don't collect any of the other ones, and I do envision buying a big box set one day. So then we got this Left Behind here, so I'm not sure what this is, some sort of action drama. I notice it's got Neil McDonough in it, so he's in all the cheap action movies, the guy with the blonde hair. Yeah, I can't see that being very good, to be honest, but we'll keep an eye out for it. Then we got this movie release. It looks like some sort of Spanish movie, Alcaraz. I never heard of it, but I do like movie. They do come with lovely slip covers and they look great on the shelf. So maybe I wouldn't get it today, but if I seen it in a sale or something, I would consider it. Then we got from Dazzler, Hearst, the first and only. So this is obviously the Jeff Hearst documentary. I mean, I do like my football, but not to the point where I'm watching documentaries on it. Then we got this, No Bears. Not really sure what this is. From Picture House Entertainment, they were usually pretty good. Some sort of love story. Doesn't really give a cast or anything. So we got Rick and Morty Season 6. So yeah, I love a bit of Rick and Morty, but I don't collect them on physical. Really good show though. Then we got this one from Shudder that I'm definitely interested in, VHS 99. So we had set up with the VHS movies because you can get the first three on physical media in the UK. Then VHS 94, which some people say is the best one, didn't come out. And then 99 is out. So there's a gap for the collector. So I had to get 94 on an import from America. It was quite expensive for a standard thin array case release, but yeah, it looks stupid having the other four and not this one. So yeah, this one is directed by, well, it's got a few different directors. One of them is Johannes Roberts, who done the Resident Evil movie recently. And yeah, this didn't live up to the hype of some of the other ones, but it was still pretty good. But, some of the shorts you could skip on this one, whereas the last one, they were just all awesome. But yeah, definitely want to get it. Certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes as well. Getting Away with Murders 2021, not something I've heard of. I can't see there's any synopsis either. Julian Glover, no, I don't think it'd be anything I'd be interested in. Got some anime, then more stuff from Dazzler. So we got The Morning Show Season 2 with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. So that's really well cast. Some more anime. Then For All of Mankind Season 1 and 2 and another morning show. And then we got these amazing Japanese alternative art steelbooks from Warner Brothers. This is the first one for Rampage with The Rock. So amazing artwork on this one. I wish they would give this sort of love to some decent movies instead of these sort of over heavy CGI action nonsense that nobody's really interested in buying. People do buy them because they look amazing, but I don't think you'd have any complaints if you swap these films for something a bit better, really. Like, The Ready Player One is just amazing. I do really like this artwork. I do own the movie, but if I see that in the flesh, I'd probably end up buying it because it looks so cool, but I won't be ordering it. All right, then, biggest release of the week probably is the 5 disc set of Pirates of the Caribbean from Disney. 75 pound. I wouldn't be rushing out to buy this. I would pick it up in a sale in a few months' time, but they're not movies I'm looking to watch again anytime soon, and I only really ever remember enjoying the first one anyway. Boyhood, so this is a movie that's sort of filmed over real time, like over a 12-year period. It's got Ethan Hawke and Patricia Arquette in. Bit of a tearjerker, I think. So, yeah, I'm not sure what this G.I. Joe Retaliation is. I think that's already been out on 4K, so it's probably just some sort of limited edition steelbook. Again, another crap film. I just that they re-release with lovely artwork and stuff when they could be spending the time on something tidy, gorgeous. Then we got this BFI double year, Kamikaze Hearts and Dance Craze. I recognise the artwork for Kamikaze Hearts, but can't say I know anything about Dance Craze. Then we got Martin from Second Sight, so a couple of different releases. The best one being the limited edition box set, which is this one, which is £40, which is about £5 more expensive than what they did charge before for the limited edition ones. But you know, fair due to Second Sight, they do put good work in. It is worth the money. Got Tentacles from 88 Films. I'll have a lovely slip. It's only a PG, which is a bit of a shame, but looks good. Frankenstein, a true story. I don't know if that's some sort of documentary. Then we got two from Network, The Intruder and the Owl Service. Then we got this Whip and the Body from 88 Films. So this is part of the Italian collection. So I bet that'll be really nice with a nice box to put it in, and you know, posters and art cards and booklet, whatever else. A few indicator releases. State of the Union, Bluebeard's Eighth Wife, The Kiss Before the Mirror, Broken Lullaby, and there's also a BFI release, Woman of the Twilight. Can't say I heard of any of those. Okay, so before we go to HMV, we'll just check out some of the other countries, see if anything cool's out, then we're going to have a look over HMV. Okay, so in America, I won't waste my time with last week. There wasn't too much out. There's not going to be it over here anyway, but there is this amazing release of City of the Living Dead. This is from Cauldron. A special edition. I've seen their pictures on Instagram where they've been boxing them all up to send. So yeah, this looks really good. This is in 4K. I'd like to get this. I'm not sure I can. Look at the artwork. Absolutely amazing. Fulci movie. I don't think I own it. In fact, I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to try and get my hands on this one. I got to be honest. It's really nice. Whether we can get English delivery, I really don't know. It doesn't have an Amazon link. So yeah, I'm really not sure. Okay, so then for today's releases in America, so we've seen the Batman movie, Chucky. So Missing, that's like a sequel to Searching. Searching was pretty good actually with the guy from Harold and Kumar. I'm not sure about Missing though, might be alright. Plane, with Gerard Butler. Then we got All Quiet on the Western Front, not a bad release actually. Glad some of these Netflix films are getting the physical media treatment. Then we just got some more anime. Beautiful Things. That looks a bit weird, but I think that's a Vinegar Syndrome or a Severin release. Looking at the top corner. Right, so Altered Innocence, so I think it's a Vinegar Syndrome side label. Just tell by that little yellow bit in the corner. Calling Nurse Meow. Code of the Assassins, Demo. Hypochondriac, I've heard of that. Again, that looks like a Vinegar Syndrome side label. That's from XYZ Films. Yeah, I've heard of Hypochondriac. That's a new movie, that is, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 2022. I've heard that's pretty good. I won't be getting that one, but I do want to watch that film. Something about a documentary about gaming, is it? Using the GoldenEye cartridge, calling it the Golden Era, because I know GoldenEye was a very popular game on there, cult classic like. Doesn't see much else about it though. We've got The Sun, the Rick and Morty there. Meet Me in the Bathroom, that's going to be another Vinegar Syndrome partner label. Utopia Distribution. This anime looks really cool. The artwork, Miruko. Who Done It? The Cluedo documentary. Yeah, then we got Thrust, The End of Men. Or Thrush. Yeah, no, Thrust, that's it. Who's released that? Culture Shock releasing. 35 quid, gosh. Eat Brains Love. I've heard of that as well. So this is a Vinegar Syndrome partner label. I think this is a British movie. Could be wrong, mind. Gunpowder and Sky. That's an amazing slipcover. I see the cast on this one. Don't recognise any of them. I swear it's a British movie though. Yeah, I would like that one, but I have to keep an eye on the Vinegar Syndrome website and get like a discount or whatever. American Rap Star in the sales, American Rap Star. What's this one? Nothing too exciting, I don't think. Utopia. So yeah, that's a Vinegar Syndrome side label as well. Some sort of modern day rap documentary. Wouldn't be for me. Blood on Mealy's Moon. I recognise the artwork. I don't really know what the film is. How to Build a Time Machine. Got that G.I. Joe. Another. Oh, you've got an AGFA release here, American Genre Film Archive. So there's just like a side thing of 101, The Glow, the story of the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. They released some low budget stuff, but some of it's really cool. The Upsetter, the life and music of Lee Scratch Perry, documentary on a scratch DJ. 4K of Wanted, which no one wanted. Dead Silence 4K from Scream Factory, so one of the first James Wan films, pretty good. Not his best. Not something I'd rush out to buy because I have got the Blu-ray. I don't see a need to double dip. But again, James Wan, one of my favourite directors, a bit like Wes Craven, so I probably will want it for the collection sooner or later. Deep Undead 2005. Saturn's Core, again the Vinegar Syndrome side label. Looks beyond terrible. Calvaire, right, I've heard of this. I think this is a French horror movie. Yellow Veil Picture, so again, that's another Vinegar Syndrome side partner, so they're smashing them out this week. Yeah, I think I've seen this a long time ago. When a travelling entertainer car breaks down in the woods, he encounters a seemingly disturbed recluse. Yeah, he meets this weird person in the woods. It's French, yeah. I remember seeing this a long time ago. Pretty decent. Yeah, I'd probably buy that, but again, because it's Vinegar Syndrome, I wouldn't order it full price. See if we can get it in one of their sales or something. Duck Dodgers, the complete series, awesome. Freeway 2, Confessions of a Trick Baby. So that's another Vinegar Syndrome. That's a 4K. That is a Vinegar Syndrome release rather than a partner label. Get that in one of their sales in the future. Hitman documentary, Guilty Pleasures, Party Girl. Some more Vinegar Syndrome partner label, Flash Merchant, Assassin of the Tsar. Oh, so we got The Exorcist 3 coming to 4K from Shout Factory. Again, another lovely release, wicked film, 7.2 on IMDb, but got an Arrow Blu-ray. Imagine Arrow will bring it on 4K one day, so I'm not going to rush. Primal Rage, again, another one that I want to get from Vinegar Syndrome, but we'll wait for one of their sales. Just doesn't really pay to buy them. Demon of Paradise, not sure what that's all about. Dog Tags, I think that's from Severin, although I could be wrong. No, it's from Vinegar Syndrome. God, they're just dishing them out this week. Rawhead Rex on 4K as a British movie. Again, you can get on Arrow. I haven't got it actually, but this is from Kino Lorber. Yeah, I'd be interested in that, but again, just trying to find it at a tidy price. Attack Force Xeno, I know that's from Severin because it's got Mel Gibson in it. So I am interested in seeing this. 1981. So it's got Mel Gibson and Sam Neill. John Waters. Yeah, I'd be up for that. I need to get some more Severin movies because I've been so focused on Vinegar Syndrome lately. Devil's Game, I think this is Severin as well. Wicked artwork, not sure on the film itself. 1981, 445 minutes. Gosh, don't think I've got time for that. Criterion there, Chilly Scenes of Winter, Nightmares, 1980. Knockabout from Arrow. Treasure Island TV show, Black Sunday from Arrow, 1977. Black Sunday, one of my favourite albums by Cypress Hill. I don't know if that's where the name's from. But yeah, I'd probably be into checking that out. Gina, Violent Streets, the Umberto Lenzi collection, is it? He done Cannibal Ferox, I think, Umberto Lenzi. Yeah, it's him and another director. So they're all action movies, I think, from Severin. Really good. This one, I think, might be from Severin as well. Mexican Gothic horrors. Might be from Vinegar Syndrome, actually, the more I think about it. Yeah, it is, yeah. So 3 movies spanning 75 to 84. Coming in a nice box set, no doubt. Yeah, keep an eye on that. But obviously in the sale, 5 days, 4K from Severin. I'm not sure I heard of that film, 5 days. Must be worth Well, it must be half-tidy if they've done a 4K on it. Oh, it's directed by Dario Argento. It's from when? 1973? I just don't know. I don't think I'd be too interested in that, to be honest. But yeah. Another AGFA release, Shaolin Invincibles and 7 to 1. The Seven from Texas, 1964. Karuku, Beast of the Amazon. So yeah, this is another Vinegar Syndrome release. With a nice slipcover. Yeah, old school movie, very old school. Tomahawk, Cinderella 4K, 100-year edition one. Yeah, I think that's it then. And then we got that City of the Living Dead again there coming out at the end of the week. I'm not sure what the exact date is on that, but I do want to get it at some point. Okay, I had a look in Italy and Germany. There wasn't really much out. I ended on France, and there was something for all the Video Nasty fans out there, the horror fans. There is this nice release of Cannibal Ferox, messed up artwork on the front. Yeah, might be alright though. Looks nice, I suppose. I mean, you can get it over here, can't you? Different releases, but yeah. Alright then, so I think we'll leave this bit there now then, and we'll head over to HMV. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so we just pop into HMV and have a little look what they've got today. Some stuff in the window as always. Alright, so first up then, as always, we've got the TV show section. There's the Rick and Morty Season 6 DVD. Some Star Trek. There's the Jeff Hurst documentary. Gangster Granny Strikes Again. That looks new, but of course it's DVD, so it won't be on the Blu-ray site. There's the Royal Rumble. Not really interested in that, to be honest, though. And then stuff we've seen before, I think. There's some anime there. I'm not sure if we've seen that one. It's on Blu-ray and DVD. Yeah, and nothing new, so move over to some of the new films. Now, this is a real surprise release, this Hellraiser. I can't see a Blu-ray, but this has come out on physical, finally. With an awesome slipcover as well. I need to do my research to see if there's a Blu-ray coming, but I'm interested in that. There's a Doom of Gotham, the Batman animated movie, $11.99, lovely slipcover as well. So yeah, that's pretty good. Then there's this new film, That Left Behind. There's VHS 99, $12.99, no slip, but one I'm really interested in. We'll have a quick look at this one. Neil McDonough. So oh god, you know I was going to go if he's in it, but could be alright, I guess. Not for me though, really. And then we just got all the films we see before. I think they finally got the Blu-ray of Violet Night, not just the DVD. Can't see that there's much else here new though. Oh, there's Empire of Light. I don't know if we've looked at that before. Amazing cast on this film. Olivia Colman. Absolute acting royalty. Shame there's no slip though. $14.99. It's got some of those anime titles then. So here we got some offers here. Elvis. Where the Crawdads Sing, $9.99. I think that's $5.99 on the website. I could be wrong though. Nothing too much really that you wouldn't have seen before. Then we got some 4Ks here on the end. Again, nothing much you haven't seen before, but there's redeye there, so it's got a lovely slipcover. $19.99, so a reasonable price. Got some special features as well, which is always a bonus these days. And it's the 4K and the Blu-ray. And then there's Rocky 4 there, same crack again, 4K and Blu-ray, $19.99, thinner case, but gotta get it to go with the other ones really. Then they got a sale section here, so this is where you've got to really dig deep to find the deals. There's a lot of DVDs here on the top that probably won't be of much interest. Then there's a pile of 4Ks here, so what have we got here? So a series of Westworld, $12.99, pretty decent. We got this HMV exclusive of Nope for $17.99. Again, that's really good. I do own the film, so I will be getting it, but pretty decent nonetheless. This is a good one, $9.99, Reminiscence, the Steelbook. Got this Titans Occult Clockwork Orange for $20. And then it's just some more DVDs and whatnot then. Searching, that's a pretty decent film. Got some Blu-rays down here then. Sort of £3, £3.50 in the Earth. Ben Weekly, $5.99. Honey Boy I've heard of. I think it's won some awards and stuff. Not bad. $3.99. I think it's directed by Shia LaBeouf. That's why I recognise it. Got some Criterion stuff in the sale here. Shame there's no titles that I'm really interested in. But $12.99 for a Criterion Blu-ray. You know, you just can't fault it. And they got this Blumhouse set. $7.99 with like a hologram on the front. I think I've got most of those films though, so it wouldn't be something I'm interested in. Panic Room, $1.99. Actually, Panic Room's really good. Second one wasn't so great for £2. Can't fault it. £3.50 for The Grudge. Still haven't seen that Grudge yet. Sleepless with Jamie Foxx. Nice slipcover. Rampage Steelbook, $2.99, but it is just a Blu-ray. Some Chucky stuff by here. $17.99 for the Lenticular box set. $17.99 for the Steelbook. Pick your poison. And then we got Walking Dead season 10, I think. And then, yeah, you know, got some slipcovers on these ones down here. They're mainly kids' films. The Witches. Hotel Transylvania. Got some more Criterion sort of perched in there. No, kids' films. Don't Breathe 2 for £3.50. Not bad at all. Goosebumps 1 and 2 for £5. You can't fault that. The House with Clock in His Walls, Matilda. Alright, so not a great lot in the sale stuff, but a couple of bits and bobs on the 4Ks. Last week we looked through the movies up until L, and then I said we go back through them next time, so I'll have a little look if there's any for a bargain. No titles jumping out to be there. I kind of look at the spines to look for the sort of boutique labels and stuff. So the Mean Streets there, pretty good, $7.99. Memoria, whatever that is, nice box set though. And I think that was Tilda Swinton on the front. I want to see this Moby Dick. I do like that movie, old school. Mortal Kombat Snowblind. And we got the Munsters, Rob Zombie's version. Just the usual crack, really. Nothing jumping out at me. Only God Forgives with Ryan Gosling. Got some Artificial Eye releases. The Outsiders with a nice slipcover. The Police Academy box set. Still haven't grabbed that yet, but I do want to get it. Project X from 101. Nice slipcover, $9.99. There's that Reminiscence, but obviously you get the 4K for the same price. I'm not sure what it is, yeah. Witchfinder General, The Sorceress, Castle of the Living Dead, some sort of British Gothic folk horror collection, I guess. Witchfinder General's a wicked film. Here's that Rockabye Baby that came out a couple of weeks ago with Jerry Lewis. Sexy Beast for $5.99 and Shallow Grave, though they look nice together. Those spines, 2 film 4s, really good movies. Shaft box set, that's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind the Shaft movies, but I know you can get them in 4K now, so, well, the first one anyway. Sound of Metal. Oh, I thought this was only on Criterion. Now, this is a film I want to see. $6.99. If I don't get that today, that's going on the list for when it's a quiet week. And I'll buy a couple of other bits and bobs. Super Mario Bros. $9.99. I think that might be a second sight release. Could be wrong though. Time Bandits on Arrow, $8.99. I've heard that's getting a 4K, so that'll be awesome. Good film by Terry Gilliam. There's a movie release there, Under the Silver Lake, with Andrew Garfield. I heard the film's not that great, but has an intriguing premise. Just doesn't quite live up to it, but I would watch it. I certainly add it to my movie collection. There's one there, The Wife. And that's about it for those ones. I I did find the whip and the body in the 88 section. Nice box set, £25. Looks like a nice release. And here's that Dance Craze from the BFI. And then here's Martin, just a standard release for £16. Not bad, but if I was going to buy it, I'd have to get the box set. Okay, and I think that's about it then. So we'll head back to see what we picked up. Okay, so we're back now from HMV after the hunt. We'll have a little look through what stuff I got. But first of all, we'll go through some Amazon stuff I've had throughout the week. So first thing I ordered was Hammer House of Horror. Okay, so this is a Hammer TV show from the 80s that was on ITV. How many episodes are there? I'm not sure, 13 I think. So this is from Network. It's on Blu-ray. I have opened it because I've started watching it already. Then you've got your 3-disc set. And it gives you information on all the individual episodes then in the indie. Okay, so I heard mixed things about this. Mainly people would say some episodes were good, some episodes weren't that good. So I watched the first 4. I knew there was one called The House That Bled. There was The Standout, and yeah, that was a really good episode. But the ones leading up to it were okay as well. So yeah, so it's kind of like more modern day settings for Hammer, but sort of with the old school Hammer sensibilities. So yeah, so it was really good for what I've seen so far. Well worth the £20. So yeah, Hammer House of Horrors. Okay, and then next up, you may have heard me mention it earlier when I was doing the hunt video, but I grabbed VHS 94 because I knew 99 was coming and I wanted to have this one in the collection. So as I mentioned, you can get this one in the UK, only on import from America, so that's what I did. So it's nothing special really. You got a picture disc and you do get some reversible art actually saying that. So you got that one there, which is the sort of normal artwork with the skull. The TV screens make it up the skull, and you've got the one that was used on the sort of advertising campaign with the woman sort of swallowing all the tape. So I'm not really worried which one I have. There's no slipcover art or anything to make my decision for me, so I'm just gonna keep it the same. There's a slight chance I might put it into a 40mm case because I have got some. I know the cover won't quite stretch, but I hate these thin hammeries, especially when you've got others in a collection that are thicker. So yeah, I might just do that. And then 88 Films were doing a sale, 30% off. And it was across everything really, even stuff on pre-order, new things. So I thought that was pretty good. But anyway, I've been after 2 box sets. So the first one I was after is 4K with Jackie Chan. It's Dragons Forever. I don't know anything about this film. I'm new to Hong Kong movies and Kung Fu movies. I'm only just scraping the surface. I started off with the Shaw Scope box set from Arrow. Recommended to me by Mondo Chalavek and a few others, so thanks for that, really good. So yeah, so now I'm getting into the more well, I don't want to say recent because this is 80s, but you know, a bit more recent than the Shaw Brothers stuff. Alright, so usual stuff with 88 Films. Get a nice case. We'll open him up actually then, because this is what we do on these videos, isn't it? So you're doing separate unboxings and separate hunt videos, just do it all in one every week. Easier for everyone. Right, amazingly I didn't drop all the bits all over the floor, so the J card is just stuck on with some tape, so it should be easy enough to get off, he says. Okay, so you've got a lovely sturdy box. There's the cover, there's the art on the front, there's the art on the back, all matching, and there's your spine. There's your J card, whether you can read anything on there, I'm not sure with the quality of my camera and the glare and stuff, but in regards to like the whistles and bells, it's got let's have a look. It's got Dolby Atmos. It doesn't mention Dolby Vision, but it'll have a certain HDR grading anyway. So yeah, that's the box, and then you've got the Amaray. Comes here. Take the art cards out. You've got the other disc, got your reversible artwork, so here's the old school one. Looks a bit ludicrous, but I think this is a bit of a comedy as well, mind. And then I think I prefer the new one. even though it's the same as on the box. Oh, I tell you what, actually, I don't want to go against what I say, so let's put the old school artwork inside and keep the new artwork on the slip box. This one don't want to go in that easy, I've got to be fair. So yeah, I'm not great love with this artwork, but I'll keep it nonetheless. So that's the alternative artwork. These are the art cards. You've seen them all before, haven't you, art cards, but I'll just get one out just to show you the back design. Typically they got different designs on them all, so there's like black and white that side and then colour that side. I'm not going to bother going through them all because a bit boring art cards, isn't they, really, anyway. And then you get an amazing book. Take me a bloody week to read this. Here's a spine, so it's really thick. Got that wicked artwork on the inside there. And then you've got some contents here. Not much contents because you know how thick it is, so I don't know if it's like a story or what, but yes, well, I don't know, it tells you bits about the movie, but it's only broken down into 3 or 4 chapters. So yeah, that's an amazing thick booklet. And then you've got the poster there, and again, which is just the same as the artwork on the covers. So you've got the new school, which is absolutely amazing. And you've got the old school, which is just a bit weird, really, like. But yeah, I do like that poster, really nice. And then that's about it, really, then, for Dragon's Forever. The other one I got was Right in Wrongs with Cynthia Rothrock and Ewan Bio, if that's what you say name, Ewan Bo. Okay, so I have watched this one, so it's already open, so we can take it open. So usual stuff with the I'm gonna lose it all there. Usual stuff with the case, hard box. The J card stuck on with some tape, so we just peel that off. There's the side, and then there's the back. Wicked designs. Oh, is it from 88? Like I said, I'm getting into the Kung Fu movies slowly. I remember this one from when I was younger. I didn't realise it was called Above the Law in most places. So yeah, I do remember it as Above the Law. And yeah, so I watched it the other day. I didn't know which cut to watch because there was 3 cuts on there. I started off with the sort of like an extended one, which had all the bits sort of mangled in, but turns out it wasn't really the one to watch, and I ended up turning it off about 15 minutes in and going for the normal version that came out, like the well, I'll tell you now, actually, it tells you on the back the different versions. I watched the 2K remaster of the Hong Kong cut, the 96-minute one, which is somewhere in the middle of the extended and like the UK cut or whatever. And yeah, it was good. Again, same crack as Dragons Forever. You've got your 2 discs, although they're on a flip tray this one instead of either side of the box. You've got your art cards. Same design on the back of all these ones where it does say Above the Law. And then you have got reversible art that matches the disc, really. So you've got that artwork there. We've got the new school. So again, we'll go with the old school and we'll keep the new artwork on the outer box. And we'll just slide the art cards back in. And then same again with the booklet then, really, a bit like the one on Dragon's Forever, really thick. Here's the like sort of comic art on the front. It says Above the Law on this one again. Wicked artwork in the middle, fair dues. They go all out, they do 88, they don't charge through the nose either. Probably my favourite label at the moment, I've got to be fair. And then there's your table of contents. Again, not much going on in the contents wise, but a really thick book, so plenty to read. And then you've got your poster. The old school and the new school. Sorry guys, just had to make some alterations then with the camera. My phone's going to run out of battery and the wire don't stretch where the camera was set up, so I've had to like bring it down a bit lower, so sorry if it's thrown you a bit. But anyway, after those Amazon pickups, then we move on to today. So the first one I picked up today then, I was always going to get it, and that's VHS 99. Okay, so $12.99, no slipcover, which is a bit of a shame, but they don't often come with slipcovers, these Shudder releases. I'll open him up. I'm not expecting there to be anything inside the box really apart from the disc, but yeah, we'll have a little look, why not. Okay, so there's the spread there. The other one had a reversible cover, this one hasn't, but it's got the picture disc there as well, so that's pretty nice. So yeah, I wasn't bowled over with this one when I first seen it on Shudder, but I'm certainly for giving it another go and double billing it with VHS 94, so yeah, VHS 99. Okay, and then I was obviously going to get this one after getting all the others, so I got Rocky 4. Oh, and I made sure I got the slip, like a lovely slip cover as always. There's the back. You probably don't need me to show the specs on this. Probably got it yourself. I've seen it unboxed a million times. Then the armor is the same then on the inside. Sorry, this change of camera's really thrown me. And we'll just open him up, even though I don't think there's going to be much in there. Oh, just to say as well, obviously this has got the director's cut on it, so this is the only time you've been able to get it on physical. I haven't seen the director's cut, so I look forward to watching that. And yeah, so there's the director's cut there. That's on 4K. It's got them both on there, and then I think only on the Blu-ray is just number 4 then, I think. So if you want the director's cut, I think you need the 4K player, but don't quote me on it. And then my other pickup today then, it does relate to a release from last week, Redeye. Okay, I wasn't going to leave it there because the slipcover was really nice. It's got Cillian Murphy and Rachel McAdams in it. It's directed by Wes Craven. It's a sort of one location thriller on a plane. I have seen it a long time ago. Always remember it having a short running time, so he never extended his welcome, which is okay for me. So I'm trying to see the runtime on you now, but it's really dark. I can't see, but it's not on for much longer than 80 odd minutes anyway. So it's got Dolby Audio, it's got Dolby Vision, all your whistles and bells. I'm not sure you'll be able to see it because the way I got my camera set up and everything. We'll open him up and have a quick look, although I'm sure there won't be too much in there. So that's the same on the inside. There's the slip. We get straight into him. So we got 2 discs. So the 4K and the Blu-ray. I very much didn't have any sort of reversible art, no. So it's just one more look at the thing widespread. So yeah, so I look for this is the sort of film I can watch with my missus because she likes these sort of edge of the seat thrillers. So yeah, that's Redeye. Alright then, so that's all the pickups I think. I'm not going to spend too long talking about what I watched because I haven't had a great fortnight. I've been in one of those positions where I keep falling asleep no matter what time I stick something on and whatever, or how exciting the movie is. So I've really struggled, but I watched a couple of things, okay. First thing I watched was my 4K of Snatch, okay. This film's insanely quotable. I could just go absolutely all day. So yeah, I won't spend too much time on the film. It's 5 out of 5, but the picture quality on the 4K was sensational. It's how I like my movies to look, just the right amount of fine grain. And yeah, it just looks really good, you know. You've got a bit of globe trotting between America and London, and yeah, just really the aesthetic really suits it really well. So great film, great cast. Snatch, get that on 4K if you haven't already. It's really worth the upgrade. I watched this with my kids Saturday morning. I've been trying to get them to watch it for a while. It's on the Severin Kids label, the Peanut Butter Solution. So it's like a crazy ass Nickelodeon style movie from Australia in the early 90s. It's where this kid and he loses his hair in an accident. So he meets this old couple. They're like a witch and a wizard, and they give him this peanut butter solution to rub on his head and make his hair grow back. But he gets the recipe wrong, and it don't stop growing. And then he gets kidnapped by like an evil toy maker or like an evil teacher. He's using his hair to make toys like hairbrushes and dolls. Yeah, and he needs hair. So yeah, it's really good. It's really funny. The cast, the one girl in it, the ginger girl who's like his sister or whatever, she's absolutely hilarious. So if you ever get a chance to see this film, you won't see it in the wild very often, but I really do recommend it. 5 out of 5 for a kids movie. Peanut Butter Solution, wicked film. And then Fast and the Furious 10 is coming out soon. I hadn't seen 8 or 9, but I had them both. So on Saturday, it was difficult to watch anything too scary with my kids around and stuff, but I did find myself in a luxurious position of having the big TV to myself. So I double billed Fast and the Furious 8, which I can't be bothered to get back out my collection because I've done all my shelves Sunday, move some stuff around, it's right at the back. And then Fast and the Furious 9. So I got them both on 4K. I haven't got a slip for 8, but I got a slip for this one. So number 8 was weird. Number 8, it wasn't a great film. There was like no like sort of character development or any sort of time wasted. It was all about the action, which is fine. What I gotta say is it had a runtime of about 2 hours 10, and the final action set piece starts on about 85 minutes. So it wastes no time getting to its finale. So from a pacing point of view, it was really good. Now this one on the other hand was the better movie with the better character development and the better script writing, but it also had more boring parts in it. Like, there was a lot of filler. It's on for like 2.5 hours. I watched the director's cut. Justin Lin, he's a good director. He saved his franchise when he came on board for number 5 and number 6. So yeah, I'm glad to see him back on board. So it was good. But yeah, it did have some filler scenes in it, so I wish it was cut down by about half an hour. And obviously, The Rock not being in them anymore does leave a bit of a hole. But John Cena in this one, we won't mention the space scene. Like, it's just ludicrous. So ludicrous, no pun intended. So I watched the 2 Fast and the Furious movies, and the other movie I watched was Doctor Sleep. Again, it's at the back of my cupboard somewhere, so I can't dig it out. I watched the director's cut. That was on for 3 hours. I watched it over 2 nights, and what a film. I didn't enjoy it the first time I watched it. I fell asleep. Just couldn't get into it. But on a rewatch, that film, I gave it 5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. Ewan McGregor's fantastic in it. Just an amazing film, Doctor Sleep. So I'm sure you've seen it by now. But if you haven't, check it out. Anyway then, so that's all for me now. Until next week, I've been Bumper. I'll catch you on the flip side.